The 5-minute challenge. I was given a challenge. Respond to the following. How do the events in Jerusalem relate to Bible prophecy? But you only have 5 minutes. These were the rules. Number 1, it must only be 5 minutes. I don't have time for more. Number 2, briefly provide information we can know. None of this, it is hidden from us. Number 3, is there something we can expect? What signs will there be? Number 4, don't just be gloom and doom. Provide a hopeful solution. I only ask the following. Number 1, have an open mind and hear all I have to say. Number 2, be aware that Bible prophecy is a deep and extensive subject. Number 3, take some time, think about your life and how prophecy impacts it. And number 4, remember, 5 minutes goes by fast. The 5-minute challenge starts now. As the church age draws to a close, a 7-year period of intense upheaval looms on the horizon. Amidst the chaos, Israel finds itself at the center of God's prophetic plan, playing a pivotal role in the events leading to Christ's return. Old Testament books like Zechariah use phrases like "in that day" or "on that day" as a designation of specific events in God's prophetic timeline. The enduring conflict in the Holy Land, spanning ancient and modern times, is intricately linked with Israel and those Bible prophecies. For those adhering to dispensationalism, a perspective on the end times in Christian theology, this conflict is expected to persist until the end of the age. Dispensationalists categorize world history into distinct epochs, representing different ways God has interacted with humanity. While not universally accepted among Christians, a belief in prophecy often aligns with dispensationalist views. In the unfolding drama of the church age, Revelations chapters 1 through 3 spotlight 7 churches, serving as both historical entities and representing distinct church eras. Enter Laodicea, the lukewarm church, God's vomit zone. This church mirrors today's cultural Christianity, chasing flashiness over faithfulness. Many college Christian groups in name only emulate worldly frats, normalizing lifestyles that are contrary to biblical teaching. Revelation chapter 3 verses 22 issues a call to repentance, but Laodicea fails, facing severe rejection. Chapter 4 marks the end of the church age, an open door in heaven, and the church vanishes from the scene. The next chapter, the tribulation. Yet the buzz among Christians centers on the rapture preceding it, a sudden removal of believers from the earth. Why the concern? Well, the fate of Israel is intertwined with the church age's closure. Worried souls question their salvation, pondering if they'll be part of the taken or left behind in the impending upheaval. As Jesus foretold in Matthew 24 and 25, our era is marked by wars, natural disasters, persecution of Christians, and rising lawlessness. The tribulation, a 7-year upheaval, will surpass any seen before, with celestial signs. So Jerusalem holds a pivotal role in God's plan. The lukewarm church, compromising with culture, faces rejection. Current signs align with Jesus' predictions, yet the ultimate end hasn't arrived. Brace for the pieces of this prophetic puzzle to fall into place. In 1973, Israel faced an existential threat in the Yom Kippur War, coinciding with a 50-year prophetic cycle mentioned in Leviticus. This cycle, observed in historical events like the Six-Day War and Trump's recognition of Jerusalem, repeats. The recent Israel-Hamas war in 2023 aligns eerily with the Yom Kippur War in multiple aspects. Pointing to Ezekiel 38, tensions focus on Gog and Magog, interpreted as Moscow, placing the world's attention on Israel. With global protest against Israel, 3 major faiths intensely tied to Jerusalem, Islam, Judaism, and Christianity, add complexity. Amid speculations on the events marking the end of this age and Christ's return, Jesus' words in Matthew 24 caution that the exact timing remains unknown. Yet signs prompt for vigilance for those participating and anticipating the culmination of this age. In the turbulent times ahead, wars, strifes, and conflicts with Israel signal a lead-up to the showdown at Megiddo in the tribulation. Always be prepared for Christ's return. Your relationship with Him is crucial. Resist cultural compromise. Be vigilant for the signs of the end. Peter's advice in 2 Peter 3 underscores the importance of living godly lives, staying at peace with Jesus and remaining spotless and unblemished. As we navigate through uncertainties, readiness and adherence to God's laws are paramount. The Israel-Hamas war serves as a marker, urging us to be prepared for what lies ahead.